I think Ethan's Typhlosion is the new best one-price deck in the format with the release of Destined Rivals. This card can do so much damage and has a ton of potential and a pretty good engine behind it. In today's video, I'm going to show off why I think this deck is so good and my favorite way to play the deck. Let's go check out my list. This is probably the new best one-price deck in the format. So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live video, and today I'm showing off my new Ethan's Typhlosion deck. I think Ethan's Typhlosion has a ton of potential, and I think the best way to play the deck is actually going to be pairing it with Dragapult / Drakloak. More or less using Drakloak because I think Typhlosion needs a draw engine to put it a little bit more over the top, but the Dragapult is nice to have because it gives you a backup attacker as you're already playing fire energy in the deck. But yeah, Typhlosion is such a powerful card. It's got that attack Buddy Blast for one single fire energy. You get to do 40 plus 60 more damage for each Ethan's Adventure in your discard pile. So if you discard all 4 Ethan's Adventure, you're doing 280 damage for just a single energy, which is kind of insane. So you're hitting super duper hard with Buddy Blast when you're discarding your Ethan's Adventure. We have a great way to actually find the supporter card with the Quilava, which has that Bonded by the Journey ability. Great ability name, by the way. You can search your deck for an Ethan's Adventure card, so you can use a bunch of Quilavas to get a bunch of adventures into your hand. You can play one of them if you really wanted to, which can technically discard it, right? It's got that effect. Search deck for up to 3 of any combination of Ethan's Pokemon and Fire Energy. It's a great way to find your Cyndaquils, your Quilavas, your Typhlosians, get everything all at once so that you're able to set up your deck really quickly. Now, we have all that great engine in the deck, right? We have that amazing way to find your supporter for your attack, but we're not drawing cards, which is a problem. Fez is nice to have, but if we want to be a one-price deck, we don't always want to put Fezandipiti on the board, and that is where the Drakloak comes in handy because it gives you some draw to help support the deck. Typhlosion is really, really powerful, but again, you're not drawing cards. You can easily lose to random Iono spam, and that's why having a board full of Drakloaks makes up for it. We can draw cards while we're playing Quilava's ability to fuel Typhlosion's attack, and that's why it's really good. And then, of course, yes, we are going to play Dragapult. I know not everyone's a fan of this card, but Dragapult is kind of good in this deck because it gives us an extra attacker to work with where we can't always get the job done with Typhlosion. A lot of the time, Dragapult can be a great way to clean up the game. It's kind of like when you play Dragapult in Goldengo, where it's like you have the Drakloak in the deck to support the deck to draw you cards, but then you happen to play a Dragapult, which can be a good way to kind of clean up at the end of the game. You put this big Pokemon in the active spot. You can build it up fairly easily. It only needs a Psychic and a Fire, and the Fire Energy is already in the deck for the Typhlosion, so I think it makes a lot of sense to play the Dragapult in the deck. I wouldn't mind also playing like a Hawlucha in the deck to go with the Dragapult, so you can make that package even better. I can't fit one, though. This deck is actually super tight on space, which is one of the main issues that I've had with building the Typhlosion deck so far, is it's a little tight on space to fit everything I want, but I think the deck is very powerful and has a ton of potential in our format, especially as decks like Goldengo are winning all these online tournaments. This deck also has a great time into stuff like Raging Bolt and Flareon, in my opinion. Now, before we get into the video, big shout out to the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. If you're going to get any Destined Rivals pack codes, get your codes over at Card Cavern. Or if you're looking for any other older set of IRL singles, get them all over at Card Cavern. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF. Get yourself a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, end up our Card Cavern. Check them out down below. And you can also check out the second sponsor, TC Evolutions, down below if you want to get the awesome product they sell there. Their dice, damage counters, ability markers. Great stuff to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG tabletop. Check them out. Link will be down below. If you get anything over there, use code LDF for a 10% discount at the checkout. So check out the two sponsors, code LDF, link down below. And if you want to go sub to my second channel, I'd also greatly appreciate it. In my recent video, I looked at the decks that have been winning in the first weekend of Destined Rivals online tournament results. So definitely check out the video if you want to see what's doing good right now in our format competitively, as NEIC is literally next week. It's coming up very, very soon. So here is the Typhlosion deck list. Again, I think this deck has a lot of potential, but I can't fit everything I want in the deck. Honestly, there's a lot of like 65 cards I want to put in here. I'm not going to lie. Like this deck could be, I would make it like 65, 66 cards. Like I want to play Hawlucha. I want to play more supporters. I want to play more damage modifiers, potentially. I want to play more stadiums. I want to play more tools. So many things I want to put in here. Just can't fit everything. I'm also not playing the exchangeable ticket. I know somebody's probably going to comment that. Where's the ticket at? I don't play it in this deck. I might have cut it. I'm going to be showing some stream gameplay. It might have already been in the deck. I found that it wasn't really that good, or I didn't use it as much as I wanted to, but you can put the ticket back in if you want. I just increased the Dragapult lineup a bit to make the deck even more consistent at getting your Dragapult and your Drakloaks out. Or your Drakloaks mostly. I kept one Dragapult in the deck, but I increased the Drakloak line a little bit. You can cut a Drakloak for a ticket. I wouldn't mind also playing like a Black Belt in here. So the A-Spec of choice is Max Belt, mainly because I'm trying to lean more into Typhlosion taking one-shots. Typhlosion is really powerful, but it has one downside. It doesn't do enough damage. I know, 280 damage. How does it not do enough damage? Well, against Gardevoir and Dragapult specifically, and Grimmsnarl, you're not knocking them out in one hit, and that is a big deal. That just gives them more time to just destroy your board or, you know, set up damage. Max Belt just means you can go Max Belt Typhlosion, one-shot their active. Another thing that I kind of want to question about this deck ultimately is this just worse than Dragapult Charizard? Because I think this deck has a worse guarding matchup, and Dragapult Charizard is essentially like the same deck as this. I know you don't have the engine of Quilava Typhlosion, but you get Charizard, which is a very strong Beat Stick Fire type attacker type thing, right? And it's a Dark type, so you can actually one-shot Gardevoir. So the question is, does Dragapult Typhlosion have potential in a format where Dragapult Charizard might just be the better deck, because that deck has a better time into Gardevoir? That's the one question I want to ask about this deck. As somebody who plays Pulsar sometimes, might be the better deck. I don't know. This deck seems good, though. It has a better time at a Raging Bolt, Flareon, and Goldango, though, which is really good. Like, this deck farms Goldango. Goldango's actually been winning all these online tournaments recently, so seems pretty good. Let's go show it off and see what Typhlosion is all about. We hit a Cynthia's Garchomp deck here. Okay. Potentially a spooky matchup, just because they have 400 HP. I don't play Jamming Tower in here. We'll see how that goes. I think I'm just gonna... Well, do we have Rescue Board? Alright, good. I was gonna say, I want to go Budew and just slow them down a little bit. Probably my best plan here. We can Arven... Do I get Poffin? Yeah, I was like thinking about getting Earthen Vessel just to get energy on the board, but I think we just want to get our board established here and just get more Cindys and Dreepies down. Just get them all into play, and then we can try to slow them down a little bit. They could knock out my Budew here, but I don't think it's going to happen. They would need, like, Monkey Dory, Attach, Dark, knock me out with Rosalia's first attack. It's possible. I mean, they could have it. Now, if they do play Monkey Dory, this matchup might be a little bit harder because I can't one-shot a Garchomp unless they don't have a Power Weight on, because I have to go Max Belt Typhlosion for Adventures. It's pretty tough to do that, so this one might be an uphill battle. We'll see. It's definitely a matchup where Dragapult, I think, is going to be very useful, just as a way to, like, get damage on the board. But 400 HP is absurd. I can't even Phantom Dive 6 damage on a Garchomp, go Max Belt Typhlosion, because they would still live with 10 HP. That's kind of bad. It's not great. So, might have to just try to play aggressive with Dragapult early on and then just clean up with Typhlosion. I definitely do not want to bench Fez. Alright. See, we draw. Hey, there he is, Deepult. Alright, so let's do this real quick. The adventures are in there. We'll play one. Grab these. Get that down. Search out another one, I guess. I'm going to Ultra Ball away Ultra Ball Adventure. We'll keep one in the hand. We'll grab Drakloak, obviously. Okay. And ideally, we're going to attack next turn. We do have the Arven, so we have guarantee attack. Hey, nice. Good Drakloak. Drakloak and a Drakloak is pretty good. Pretty good ability, man. All right. Looking for maybe another Dreepy or something. Psychic Energy is pretty good. That's a good find, too. All right. Itchy Pollen. And then, yeah, we're going to go in with Dragapult next turn. I'm just going to try to get damage on the board and hopefully figure out a game plan here in this matchup. Because otherwise, I could be in trouble. Just because they have so much HP. There's an Artazon coming down and an Iono. Well, there goes my Dragapult. That sucks. I mean, we should be able to... Well, I don't know, actually. We are down double Ultra Ball. Hopefully we can refine that Dragapult. We'll see. Have to shuffle the deck, I think. They have an Artazon here for Gibble. I could go in with Typhlosion. I don't know. I think I'd rather just Phantom Dive. Their board isn't very good. I think Phantom Diving is still probably correct. Hopefully we can pull off Phantom Dive. We'll see. We need to refine our Dragapult here. All right, what's our top deck? Another Iono. Go Poffin. Grab these. I'm going to Vessel... Okay. Attach. We'll play both of these, I think. If I whip the attack, it's not the end of the world. But we'll see. Just want to have high odds of drawing into Dragapult here. So let's thin out the deck, Iono, and hope for the Pult. Did not get it. Alright, it's fine. We got 2 Drakloaks. It's unfortunate Iono they played. And that's not it. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have attached. Yeah, kind of punished. We whiffed the attack. Unfortunate. Not much I can do. I did the best I could. I thinned. Didn't find it. That's the problem with playing a 1 of Dragapult. We were down the double Ultra Ball, right? Now they can evolve this Roselia and retreat it, which kind of sucks. It's fine. We'll figure it out. They may not even take a prize this turn if they don't get Rare Candy Garchomp. So there's a chance we might have an extra turn where they don't do anything. I don't think they're going Rare Candy Chomp here, which is good. So it might be okay. I don't know. Them do I want a Phantom Dive? I mean, it'd be actually really good to go Phantom Dive Iono. That would be really good here too, actually. Or Phantom Dive Boss, sorry. We can KO the Drakloak, or sorry, the Gabite with the Power Weight, knock out the Roselia. That'd be pretty good. But they're probably going to evolve Roselia this turn. Or maybe they're not. Maybe they're going to hit me for 40 or 20. I guess we'll see. They're probably going to evolve the Roselia, though. There's no reason not to. Because then you protect it from getting Phantom Dive on the bench. They're going into the Power Weight. Does that knock me out? That does knock me out. All right, well, this is fine. See, I'm okay with this. Because while they are knocking out my Cyndaquil, they are giving me access to the ability to kill this Gabite. I think it was correct to just go into a Roselia there. All right, this is a free knockout on a Power Weight, which is huge. I mean, they are at 4 prizes, though, which is a little sketchy. So I don't know. Maybe this was actually the best play my opponent could have made. I don't know. I don't know. Am I even going Dragapult? I mean, I got to go Dragapult. Surely going Dragapult there is correct. Do we have Ultra Ball? Okay, we have guaranteed pull. Let's just do Bonded by the Journey. Yeah, I definitely think I need to knock this thing out. I mean, I could just kill with Typhlosion. Is that just better than going Dragapult? No, I think it's correct. I don't know. Dragapult may get one-shot by Garchomp next turn, actually, which is pretty bad. If they go Power Weight Garchomp, I might just lose, to be honest. Crap. Maybe I do have to go in with Typhlosion. The more I think about it. Maybe going in with Typhlosion is correct. May have to. I don't know. Dragapult would be good. The problem is, though, if I don't take a prize... I could go, like... If I don't take a prize with Dragapult here... Or if I don't take... If I take a prize with Dragapult, they go knockout... Especially with Garchomp's second attack, and then I'm in trouble. Could go Dragapult twice if they do that, though. I don't want to do that, though. Typhlosion KO, honestly, might just be the best play the more I think about it. Yeah, the Typhlosion KO might make more sense here than just going in with... Because, yeah, they can KO my Pult. They need double Rose Raid to kill Pult. Am I going... Okay, now, what am I doing? Dragapult or Typhlosion? I gotta make my mind up. I think I just go in... I am just going Typhlosion. It's fine. We'll play this. So I want to be able to set up the... Max Spell play next turn. I don't know. Pult and Typhlosion both felt like okay plays, but I do lose potentially if I go Dragapult, because then my opponent goes down to 2 prizes. I think I just gotta send the 1 prizer up and just hope for the best. Let's try to chain Typhlosion. I'm not sure if we're really gonna get to use Dragapult the more I think about it. All right, well, let's see if they have everything. They have the Rose Raid. They had an Energy. I would have got knocked out for sure if I went Dragapult. So it's probably good, because like ideally I set up a multi-prize turn with Dragapult. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to set up a multi-prize turn where I set up their Rose Raid or other Gibble to die. They have another Rose Raid. All right, let's see if they have the Power Weight. So they don't have a Power Weight. We can potentially kill them here. Yeah, we can knock them out with Typhlosion if they don't have a Power Weight. So that's good. We'll see if they get Power Weight. There's Garchomp. If they have the Power Weight, it gets a little spooky. Because I think it's going to have a lot of HP. Okay, that's not a Power Weight. I don't think they have it. They put it on the bench. Really? Not the active? So they did have it, but they decided to put it on the bench, which is definitely an interesting decision. Okay. Yeah, very interesting. Okay. What's our top deck? Artazon. So let's see here. Iono knockout the active seems pretty good, actually, because they could whiff the energy. The problem is if I whiff that, it seems pretty bad, though. But we are drawing a lot. I actually don't think we're going to whiff, to be honest. Okay. Let's start with a Night Stretcher, get Cyndaquil back. And then let's play the Iono. We should be able to find the Ultra Ball and the Ethan's Adventure, because we can Iono. We just need to find the 2 pieces. We can see a lot of cards here. I could get punished if I whiff it, though. We got Max Belt. Not find this Ultra Ball, bro. Where's the Ultra Ball at? Come on, give me an Ultra Ball. It's got to be in here somewhere. There it is. I think it was worth it to go for it, because now they could whiff the energy to attack me. That was kind of my logic there. Hopefully this paid off, because, yeah, they might not have the attack, right? So, this makes sense. Grab Typhlosion. They may not have the attack, right? So, I like doing Iono just to try to slow them down. And we get to go Max Belt Knockout. That's why I'm surprised they didn't They should have power rated the active. I'm not sure why they power rated the Gabite. All right. Knock this thing out. 330 damage. We're still, honestly, kind of far behind. But if they whiff an attack here for 1 turn, I think we're in a pretty good spot. So that's what our prize is going to be. Boss Energy, not bad. Boss is good. We still need to take 3 prizes. We're still kind of in a weird spot. We still have to kind of go through a lot of these big guys. But let's see if they have Garchomp Energy. They've only played 2 supporters, but still. I think it was worth it to go for the thing there and just try to stop them from getting there. So let's see if they have it. They have an Arven. That's not good. That should guarantee them the energy, unfortunately. Yeah. They have another Power Weight, too. Yikes. It's not good. I can't go Dragapult still, because they're just going to one-shot it with Garchomp. It's not good. I have to go Typhlosion again here, if I should be able to. Go Typhlosion, hit the active for 280. That's still just not enough damage for Phantom Dive. This is just rough, man. This is a hard matchup. Even though we got a knockout, I still don't think it's enough. We have to hit the Typhlosion again. We still have 1 in the deck. We have to hit the Typhlosion and then figure out a game plan from there, I guess. Probably should have Artazon the GP out first. Missequence on my end. I didn't think we had a Pokemon in the deck, but we did. So I really want to find this Typhlosion. Because I can't go Dragapult, I just lose. That's not it. Are we going to find this Typhlosion here? No. No Typhlosion. It's not good. Okay, I do have an idea. We can do this. We can retreat. Boss the Rose Raid. Smack it for 80. They have to retreat this, and then next turn... I don't know if I have an Iono left. If I have an Iono in the deck still, I can go Iono to 1, swing with Dragapult, and then hope they don't have a energy to win. I think that's my only game plan. Or a boss, I guess, too. I don't think this is going to work. We'll see. They have Switcher Rescue Board. It gets pretty bad, too. They have Spiritomb. They're going to go Spiritomb for the knockout. No, they have the Switch. Okay, I mean, it's the same thing. I have to Iono them. I have to Iono them and hope for the best. So they're going to Iono me. Never mind. Okay, now we have to refine Dragapult. It's not great. I guess I can bench Fez now. We needed a Phantom Dive the Garchomp, though. Well, I can't use Counter Catcher. I guess I could Counter Catcher. No, I can Counter Catcher Garchomp. Okay, we'll see. We lose if they have an energy. That's basically what this comes down to, is whenever they have an energy card. Or the Spiritomb can also knock out the Dragapult, though, if I put too much damage on the board with Phantom Dive. So I guess I have to kill Spiritomb here. Bro, that's a weird game. Alright, we'll go Fez. It doesn't matter if I bench Fez. They win with the boss regardless, right? So, okay, we got Iono, which is good. So let's Iono them. We find Dragapult here. We can go Phantom Dive, knock out the active, and hope they don't have an energy for game. That's basically my last prayer, right? We are guaranteed to go Dragapult, so we just gotta pray they don't have it. We just gotta pray they don't have it like that. That's all I got. Let me just do this again. Give me that. I don't really need to play it. Let's do this. Yeah, if it comes down to them having a boss. Iono to 1, pray they don't have an energy or a boss. That's basically my game plan. Is it going to be enough to win the game? I am not too sure. We'll see. This is the only way I can close out the game. I can't kill the Rose Raid. Yeah, I leave the Rose Raid alive for sure. Just go Phantom Dive and pray. That's all I got. We have to keep Counter Catcher, so... All right, here we go. If they have it, they have it. If they don't have it, we do have game in hand with Counter Catcher, so it's all down to this. Let's see it. Do they have game? They need a fighting energy. They're down 5. They have 1 card in hand. Iono to 1 is a lie, bro? Is Iono to 1 always a lie? Let's find out. Let's find out. They're playing Shaymin's Call. That might be a good sign. I feel like you would have just immediately played it. I mean, they could be checking their deck, too, to see what they have prize, which is also not a good sign. No way they drew Research off Iono to 1. Bruh. Oh, well, that's game. They definitely draw an energy. Yeah, bruh. Iono sucks. Why do people play Iono? It's the worst card in the format. It doesn't do anything. Okay. We'll see how it goes. Making me believe in Hydreigon and Team Rocket TX. No problem. Oh, yeah. By the way, Chad, did you see the new cards got revealed last night? Another Hydreigon EX. We're going to get 2 Hydreigons now. It's like Christmas for me. But the Hydreigon is kind of mid. I was going to do a video reacting to the cards. It was like 3 a.m. or 3:30 in the morning, and PokeBeach hadn't published all of them yet, so I just gave up. All right, we need a top deck here. Give me a Dreepy or something. Okay. If I don't get donked, it's actually pretty good. You have Hawlucha? I do not, but it is definitely something that I want to play for sure. It's something that I thought about putting in here. I just can't fit one, but I definitely wouldn't mind a Hawlucha. We hit a Dragapult Typhlosion deck yesterday that was playing Sparkling Crystal. I kind of like that idea a little bit more. The Terra Hydreigon is better. I agree. The new Hydreigon is decent, though. It's not the worst card on the planet. Like, it's cool. And, I mean, I love Hydreigon. So, you know what? Pokemon want to keep printing Hydreigon cards that, like, have somewhat playability to them. You know what? I'll take it, bro. Quad Thorns? No idea. I haven't tried it yet. Am I going to be at NEIC? I will indeed be at NEIC. I'm going to my locals tonight. Hopefully to do a bit of testing for NEIC, because I don't even know what I want to play yet to the tournament. I'm not sure what I want to play yet to NEIC. Haven't decided yet. Actually, I actually should have saved the Earthen Vessel the more I think about it. I think I should have just held on to the Vessel there. This hand would have been so good if I just had Poffin turn 1. They're probably going to attack here. I mean, maybe not. They could. Maybe they don't have energy in their hand. We'll see. It'd be funny if we get another Hydreigon EX in the black and white set. We do have another Hydreigon EX coming. Pult haters going to love it. I think it's the best way to play Typhlosion. I don't know. Typhlosion Dunsparce seems kind of bad. Typhlosion by itself is okay, but I think you need more to the deck. You're just basically a one-price beat stick deck without it. Now, unfortunately, they had a Grass Energy in their hand. So our Budew is dead for sure. Probably can't the sack a Cyndaquil here. You have to use TM Blindside or Crisis with a new triple energy. I know, I saw that. I saw that. Actually doesn't look bad. I think that deck has potential for sure. I don't think the Typhlosion is, or the Typhlosion, the whatchamacallit, the Hydreigon is like that bad. I think it's okay. I should have put another Budew in the deck. Yo, appreciate the follow there, Han Solo. I'm just gonna Ethan's Adventure here. Am I ever bossing this up? No, I think we just do the Ethan's Adventure. Just didn't have the deck. I think I just gotta... Well, actually, I need to grab a Quilava. Alright, maybe we'll get something good off Recon Directive. That's not bad. I mean, I just sack... No, sacking Dreepy feels kind of bad, actually. I need draw. Yeah, I think it's gotta be Cyndaquil. I should just grab another Cyndaquil guy. I don't know why I didn't do that. Was ever relevant to Ember there? Probably not, right? No, I don't think so. The Bologna tournament? Nope. That is still going to be in the old format. Jamming Tower in Mewtwo? It's crazy. Yo, appreciate the follow there, Finchy. Victini? Nope. I'm thinking about cutting the Shaymin from this deck, to be honest. I don't know. I think we need it for the Guardy matchup, but I'm thinking about cutting the Shaymin. All right. Maybe... Probably just swing with Dragapult. It feels kind of bad. They have Wobbuffet. I can kill their Tarantula, though. Am I playing Pulsar? Nope. Don't have that on the agenda for anytime soon. We're only playing new decks today. We're not playing old archetypes. I should have grabbed 2 Cindys last turn. Kind of trolled, not gonna lie. Alright, it's fine. We got some recon directives to do. Iono's good. I mean, our Dragapult could get knocked out. If they have Clefairy, it's a little troublesome. We'll see. I just kill the Tarantula. And I have 1 damage left over. But on the Mimi, I guess, sure. They might Wobbuffet my Dragapult here. It should be kind of annoying. Alright, let's see what our prize is. Nice. Yo, what's up, Evan? How we doing? Slacking deck? I'm not sure I have slacking on the agenda right now. I want to play the new cards first. I don't want to play like I don't really want to play like old cards updated with new cards. I want to play new archetypes. That's what I'm more interested in. Yo, appreciate the follow there, Drakeson. Actually, let me know on YouTube if you can hear the notifications and stuff. I want to play music. Okay. YouTube, did you hear the follow notification there? Thank you for the follow there, Corbin. Did you hear the follow notification? Anyone on YouTube? Can you hear that? Because if not, I want to play music, but I can't if YouTube can hear it, because then I get copyright striked. That's not good. Giovanni, that's fine. All right, you guys can't hear it? Okay, you can't hear? Okay, that means I should be able to play music then. I'm just making sure I corrected my my settings here. I can put on... we can do another music stream chat. Not my Drakloak, bro. This deck probably needs more... this deck probably needs more juice. Or more... I mean, I wish I could play more basics. Just can't fit them all. I got music on now on Twitch. You play Typhlosion Drakloak when Neutralization Zone. It felt pretty good. That's not a bad idea. Zone seems okay for sure. Appreciate the follow there. This actually kind of works out. We can... appreciate the follow there. We can play 1 Ethan's Adventure. Don't want to hear the Dracula theme every time they play a card? I know. The Dracula theme's pretty funny, though. I'm not going to lie. It's so stupid. It's so derpy. It is cheese. I mean, if you don't want to hear it, I mean, well, I guess you have to hear it on my side of things. I was going to say, you, like, mute the stream. Just thinking. I think we just play this. We kill this, and we kill the Toronto. Am I ever killing the Mimikyu? Probably not. I think we just take out this. We have 1 damage left over. Yeah, put that there, sure. Seems good to me. Yo, appreciate the follow there, Carlos. I mean, this match... Well, I guess... If they can one-shot my Dragapult here, it's pretty bad. But they're promoting the Mimikyu, which is good. My opponent has to take a prize this turn on my active, or I probably win the game. The new Gorbis to work? At some point, yeah. What are the prices you're seeing for Destined Rivals? Honestly, I haven't really looked into the Destined Rivals prices myself. They finally got rid of Kuno. If that came down any earlier, honestly, this might have been a different game, not gonna lie. It might have been a different game if they got that thing down earlier. Yeah, if they don't take a prize this turn, we probably just win the game. Because we can just go... We can just go Typhlosion, knock out Mimikyu, Iono them, and then just... Like, I don't know. They might not be able to win if I do that. We don't have to... We can leave an Ethan's Adventure in the deck, too. Yo, appreciate the... ooh, we got a Prime sub coming in from Jacob EPB. Yo, appreciate that 2-month Prime sub. Thank you. You knocked out on Mewtwo EX and it played the sound effect with the rockets blast off again? Did it actually? You missed the start of the stream. What are the drops? It should say what the drops are, like the top of the chat. It's like, I think it's Pax and SIR Garchomp. Alright, they didn't get there. Alright, so all we have to do now is just go attach, evolve, bench. I do have to play the Ethan's Typhlosion here. Or Ethan's Adventure. I will do this. Bonded by the Journey. It's probably GG's, because they don't have another Mewtwo in play, so I could just go Ultra Ball. Get rid of that. Grab that. Retreat. Do I Iono? I don't think it matters too much. I feel like it's okay to Iono here. Yeah, I think it's fine to Iono. Testing Dragapult Crobat. If we have time, I could build it. We could build it. Ethan's Dragapult. I think Ethan's Dragapult has potential, man. I think it's good. Am I shuffling the deck? Yeah, sure. Make their hand small, shuffle the deck. Just make it less likely for them to KO my Typhlosion. I'll see if they can stop me. Am I going to play Garchomp? I already played that yesterday. I want the SAR Garchomp that it is giving. Yeah, you got to hang out and you can get it. You'll appreciate the follows there, by the way. I'm going to mute the game audio. The music with the game, the noises is kind of annoying. Took a look at that Hydreigon EX. Might actually be possible with Janine Energy Switch. I mean, it does require a lot of energy. And that's the only problem. It's worse than Hydreigon EX from Obsidian Flames or from Surging Sparks. It's worse than that one, but it's still, like, decent. Like, I think it's, like, if you can find a way to build it up, it's pretty good. All right. Oh, wait. Am I against you right now, Pokemon King? You just said you were playing Terror Box, and I think I just hit a Terror Box deck. The bracelet is already OP. Well, did you see, Chad? They reprinted Tool Scrapper. Now, who called it? Who called that there was going to be a Tool Scrapper reprint in the black and white set? This guy. I literally said it on stream yesterday that they were most likely going to bring back Tool Scrapper, and I called it. I'm the GOAT, bro. Gravity Mountain goes hard. Mountain could be okay in here, maybe. It is you? All right, no stream sniping, man. Don't do it. You'll appreciate the follow there, Trav. It's too late because they're done with Trainers Pokemon Mechanic and Megas are next. Yeah. There's a very slim chance they'll release promo cards. I mean, we have to hit him with a Buddy, right? Getting Shaymin is decent, but it's probably not worth it here. Let's play the Ethan's Adventure. Typhlosion goes pretty hard. We don't even really need Dragapult, but Dragapult's pretty good. Yeah, I like Dragapult. It's a pretty good card. Itchy, itchy. Hope they brick. How do you feel about them bringing back cards that can attack turn 1? I mean, I'm okay with it. I don't think the Meloetta is like that good. There's other cards in the format that do what that does, like the Pekron, obviously, right? You're playing with me? Yeah, don't stream snipe, Pokemon King, bro. Don't do that, bro. Have you seen all the new cards revealed? Yeah, I have. They took a long time to fully translate them on Pokebeach last night, so I just went to bed because I had to be up for the stream. So I didn't want to stay up till like 4 a.m. making a video. So I went to bed. I'm probably going to drop a reaction video tonight on the cards or tomorrow morning. Probably tonight if I have time. Can't wait to try Jellicent, Gardevoir, and Wugtrio Mill with Ignition Energy. Could be good. Okay, Iono top deck would be good. Nest Ball's good. Do I really have to bench Fez? Feels bad. I could probably afford to bench Fez. Priced her Shaymin, which is actually kind of grief. Wouldn't mind putting Cleffa in here, in all honesty, either. Cleffa Budew split could be decent. I think Cleffa's a really good card. Very underrated card, in my opinion. Yeah, seems fine with me. Nice. It's not bad, actually. I don't even know if I want to counter catch with the Noctowl. Kind of down for them to kill Budew, because then I just go Typhlosion, counter catcher, kill Ogerpon. Sure. Cleffa's a broken card. Cleffa was really good in the Garchomp deck yesterday. Is content creating your full-time job? Yep. Maybe Wugtrio should play one of the X to Retreat Lock. True. There's another Wugtrio that Retreat Locks too, though. That's a one-prizer. Then you have to play the EX. Do you want to try Jellicent, Gardevoir, and Wugtrio Mill with Ignition Energy? Seems good. Gardevoir gets a big buff with Jellicent. Yeah, they got nothing. Okay, so we can just go Counter Catcher, kill Ogerpon, and then hope for the best. Am I ever putting Dragapult in play is the next question. Probably not, right? That's pretty good. We got Iono. I don't know. Do I want to go Rare Candy pull? Yeah, yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, it's fine. They have one Hoodoo. I think it's fine. You're trying to rework your Greninja deck, but fear I may have to loss in them. But it's pretty good, yeah. Oh, we had a Drakloak. I guess I kind of got punished, but it's fine. Draw a lot of cards here. You don't really have to play that Ethan's Adventure. We can wait to play, which is pretty good. Let's Teal Dance. Or Teal Dance. Drakloak for Dreepy. Yo. Pretty good. I'm looking for a Psychic Energy or an Energy for Dragapult. Nope. Did not get there. It's fine. You think it's hard to come up with creating Pokemon TCG content? Not really. Not on Pokemon TCG Live, anyways. Like, making content on Live is super easy. You just play a deck. It's the easiest video content you can make. If I was, like... If I had to do, like... I don't know. If I had to make videos on, like... video essays all the time, I guess that could get complicated, but it's fairly... Like, it's not that hard. I don't know. Thoughts on Team Rocket's Watchtower? Good card. You okay with Beaver as a viewer? Of course, Beaver. What's up? The Spider deck with Spidops EX did some work. Yeah, Spidops EX pretty funny. Broken Deck Friday? Exactly. That's the new name. Broken Deck Friday. Yeah, I mean, creating content on Pokemon TCG Live is pretty easy. You build a deck and play it, and you just record yourself playing it. You just have to play it well. Just play the deck well, and you're chilling. You found the secret sauce. How's the deck playing out? I'm liking it so far. We have Boss, too. How much are we doing? 220. We can even kill Latias here. That's kind of crazy, actually. Fab Deck Friday? True. This deck is pretty fab. Actually, the Iono is probably the better card to take there. There's Psychic Energy. It's just Boss, kill Latias. Seems good to me. Probably could have Ultra Balled, actually. I might want to keep it, though. Typhlosion just bodies him. I did prize my Shaymin, but I don't see a Wellspring yet. I mean, if they go Wellspring here... I should have taken the Iono off the Drakloak. Yeah, okay, maybe I missed... Because I guess theoretically we could get Wellspring here. They can knock out both of my Typhlosion guys. And my Candy is in the discard, so I can't go Candy Typhlosion. Probably could have gone another Quilava. I should have played one of the Ultra Balls, honestly. I got a little passive there. I don't know why. Do you play EXP share? Nope. Can't fit it. New meta? Yeah. Oh, it's Raging Bolt. This isn't even Terra Box. This is Raging Bolt. Alright. We're not even getting Wellspring then. That's even better. You do have an okay personality, great commentary, and have chill energy. Watch plenty of videos of creators who are just bleh. I mean, that does help, obviously. Yeah, you gotta be in tune with your content. Do you think a deck with Hydrapple EX, Team Rocket, Spidops, Revavroom could work? Yeah, that doesn't seem bad. Is it better than playing Teal Mask? Maybe. I mean, because you have one prizers in your deck, I guess. Easy dub. Yeah, this deck, I mean, as long as you literally don't brick, I feel like this, I mean, if you set up, I should say, this deck probably beats Raging Bolt, for sure. Mid-Bolt bricking so hard? I think Raging Bolt is good. Raging Bolt is probably the best Terra box deck going into the new format. Or maybe it's better than... it's probably better than Flareon. If I had to make a decision, I would probably play Raging Bolt over Flareon. But this matchup's pretty good for this deck, for sure. It's a pretty good matchup. I could have maybe played better. I should have had another Quilava in play, but it works out all the same, so it's all good. Yeah, Bolt struggles against one prizers. And with the Shaymin in the deck, which we actually prized, the baby Raging Bolt was never an issue. Apex will stay around for another year. Yo, the Typhlosion Mirror. What's better here, Dreepy or Cyndaquil? We already have an Ethan's Adventure. I think I'd rather just get a Dreepy, because if we get Iono'd... Sure? No, I think it's fine to get... I think it's fine to get Dreepy, because then I can just go Ethan's Adventure next turn. I really don't like Fez being in play, though. That sucks. We're probably going to lose the game because I started Fez. I have to try to go for, like, a Phantom Dive play at some point, I think, if I'm going to win this game. That was, like, a really bad start. Yo, appreciate the follow there. At least I didn't reveal what I... Okay, they bench Fez, too. Never mind. Why are you guys talking about a rotation that happens in a year? I mean, there's still a lot of time. They are going to Iono. See, now I can draw a Drakloak. Yo, appreciate the follow there, Borg. Grimstone BDIF? Maybe. No Drakloak. Got an Ethan's Adventure, though. Thank you, Umbra, for the follow. Dragapult or Typhlosion, more emphasized? More like, it's more Typhlosion focused. Yeah. A Misty deck? Yeah, I definitely want to try out the Misty archetype at some point, for sure. It's on the radar. Yo, appreciate the follow there. Yo, Alan. Am I retreating? Well, they're probably not going to attack me next turn. I can probably stay in the active. Yo, appreciate the follow there, Jim Cardo. It's unfortunate we did not find a Drakloak there. So I want to get Dragapult out ASAP. Misty is about discarding stuff? Yeah. You're battling with a Brazilian? Yo, let's go. See how this goes. Yo, appreciate the follow there. You put Rillaboom in your Festival League deck? Yeah, I would probably consider playing that too. Yo, appreciate the follow there. Rivals will be legal for Worlds? It'll be legal for both Worlds and NEIC. The black and white sets are legal for Worlds. How do you know if you got the drop? It should say, there should be like a reward thing at the top you can see. More items that I can't play. Thank you, Budew, for existing. It's pretty bad if they kill my Fez here. Prizing my own Budew kind of sucks too, to be honest. It's not good. I need Drakloaks. I guess retreat into Cindy, obviously. Have my Cyndaquil. Give a shout out to Bugadino. Any word on the Psyduck card? Nope, it's not coming out probably for a little bit. Makes me feel like we're going more with Rose right now. When is NEIC? NEIC is literally in 2 weeks. Would you play Gengar with Nidoking or Crobat? I don't know if it's good with either of those. Maybe Crobat, I guess. I don't really see the synergy with Nidoking. You'll get a Whisper? Yeah, you'll get like a Whisper that'll say like you're eligible for the drops. And then you can go to the link I pinned to redeem them. Would you pair Gengar with Nidoking or Crobat? I already read that. You'll be on a cruise, probably have no internet. F. NEIC is going to be fun. All right, hopefully we can do something good here. What's our top deck? Not good enough. I mean, I guess I should have went to a Quilava, actually. Yeah, that's probably just better. I guess I kind of trolled by going into Cyndaquil. I can kill this Budew, but do I want to activate Fez is the question. Yeah, because I want to be the aggressor here. Yeah, actually, I don't mind this. They're probably going to get KO on my Fez with Boss here. Maybe. But then I can go Boss KO their Fez with Typhlosion. You spectating or competing in Worlds? Most likely spectating. Unless... I think if I get top 64 or top 32 at NEIC, I'm going to get my invite. I need top 32 or 64 at NEIC, I think, to get an invite. Probably top 32 to be safe. I don't know if that's going to happen, but you never know. That Pidgeot? There's no Pidgeot in play, though. Psyduck, probably not. Level of the World is like Poison Perk. Yeah, Psyduck... Well, Psyduck isn't coming out anyways for a while. It's not even coming out in black and white. We're not getting that Psyduck probably until, like, the November set. You want a picture with me at NIC? Yeah, if you see me, and don't feel afraid to come up. Wasn't it supposed to be Destiny Rivals? Nope. All those gym promo cards that get revealed, they usually come out until a lot later. That's why I didn't release. 22 mulligan, man. Yo, 22 mulligans is crazy. You could kill their Shaymin after Fez. Well, I don't have to kill their Shaymin, though. I think I'm in a good spot now, because I could just go Gus KO their Fez, and then I'm ahead on prizes. And as long as I keep up momentum, I should be fine. It would be nice to... It'd be nice to get a Drakloak on board, though. We might get Iono'd here. So... Yeah, I need a Drakloak in play, because I'm probably going to have to go Dragapult at some point. How many points do you need for Worlds? There isn't a certain threshold of points. You just have to finish top 125 in NA. The theory is that if you finish top 125 in NA... So, like, you probably need, like, around 700 points to guarantee Worlds Day 2. Or Worlds Invite, sorry. But the odds that you do that well... I mean, yeah, it's going to have to be around, like, 700 CP to get top 125. You're the dude you hit on my Grimstone video? You'll push you the follow there. The opponent at 16 mulligans is crazy. No Worlds Watch Party? If I'm not going, I'll do a Worlds Watch Party for sure. One thing that I really wanted to do, you know how, like, Kai Cenat does those, like, IRL streams and stuff, or, like, other streamers do those IRL live streams? I think an IRL live stream at Worlds would go pretty hard as a competitor, or as a spectator, not a competitor. As a spectator, an IRL live stream would go pretty hard. Like that'd be really cool. I don't think anyone's done that before at the World Championships. I've never seen a live stream of somebody going to Worlds I've never seen anyone go to Worlds as a spectator and then did an IRL live stream. I think that would be a really cool idea for content. That's a good content idea. Gonna play... Do I want to play the Ethan's Adventure? I maybe should have kept the... I maybe should have kept Arven, because I don't really think I'm gonna play Iono. Yeah, I should have got rid of the Iono. Well, get my misplay back. We can go Night Stretcher for Typhlosion. Just go Typhlosion, Dragapult. He's nervous playing with you because he's your fan. You're having an LDF watch party? Yo, what's up, Sonny? Does anyone have a deck list for Annihilate? Not yet. What's the deck list? I can pop it up after. There we go. Now we're getting the cloakers online. Surprised Live doesn't have the mulligan limit. That is true. There is a mulligan limit, actually, in IRL. What does Typhlosion's attack do? It does a bunch of damage for each Ethan's Adventure in your discard pile. So you can do up to 280 damage. You tested Max Belt? I like Max Belt. Box isn't bad either, honestly. Maybe Box is better. Appreciate the follow their bubbles. Max Belt is just better into... Max Belt is just too good, though, against, like, Stage 2s. I might make this a vid? Probably, yeah. I believe in this deck's potential, so I might make a video on it. I was wondering something. Can you combine Garchomp with Cynthia's Garchomp? I do want to try that. That is a video idea that I did write down from people were saying yesterday. So, it seems pretty good. Counter Catcher, my Drakloak. Okay, well, that just guarantees we win then, right? Because now we just attack twice with Typhlosion. Kind of want some McDonald's now? Yo, maybe McDonald's has to sponsor me, bro. I'm influencing people's decisions. Broken. Yeah, as long as we have Typhlosion and Fire, we win, right? Yeah, we just don't play the Ethan's Adventure. It's kind of good. You can even Iono them. People aren't playing Trolley Evo. I don't hate the idea of Trolley Evo. I mean, that doesn't seem like a bad idea, in all honesty. I don't hate it. It doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Black Belt? No, we're playing Max Belt. Black Belt? I don't know how you're finding that. It's my take. That's basically wraps, yeah. As long as we can kill a Typhlosion next turn, we win. And we have guaranteed game with Ethan's Adventure, so I think we're chilling. The mulligan limit? IRL is like 8 mulligans or something. And then at that point, you just draw cards until you get a basic. Drawing him a Drakloak? There you go. Problem solved. Yo, we solved the problem. Someone just conceded me after searching the Terra Water Garchomp, trying to evolve a Cynthia's Garchomp. That's crazy. You gotta watch out for that. You got to play 2 different Gibbles. I think I built a Metagross deck. I think when I was building that Dedenne Metagross deck, I accidentally put the normal Beldum in the deck, and then I went to go test the deck, and I couldn't evolve the Beldum. I was like, what the heck? I was like, oh wait, I forgot to put Steven's Beldum in the deck. I wish I was recording that, bro. That would have been a good blooper. I went to like test the deck, and I couldn't evolve the Beldum. It was pretty funny. Give me a kiss? You want a kiss? That's crazy. It's crazy. I brought the Tatsugiri list at your locals, and the most amount of mulligans was 2. That's crazy. Hello from Brazil. Hello to Ogadino. Good game. See the next live. Got it back to work. No problems, Chris. Thanks for coming by. They put the owner's name small print. Yo, they kind of did. I mean, they do have the logo though. They got the little icon of the guy though. All right, can my opponent win this game? Let's see. Do they have a way to win? I don't think so. Yeah, it's game. As long as we have Ethan's Adventure, we win. Totodile Stall? I saw that deck on Pokekabook a while back. Pre-rotation. And it sucked. Probably a bad deck Friday deck. You think Trolley would be better in Garchomp than Box? I could see it. Secret Boxes just makes your deck so consistent, though. Just makes the deck too consistent. You're 8-1 with Tatsugiri? I think that deck's actually, like, kind of decent. I don't think that deck is bad at all. Will Blastoise, EX, or Venusaur ever be viable in the current meta? Probably not. Blastoise had its time to shine with Palkia and Greninja, but now that those 2 cards are gone, Blastoise is very mid. There you go, folks. That is my Ethan's Typhlosion deck in action. I think that combining with Dragapult makes the most amount of sense, because yes, Phantom Dive is a very good attack to have access to in a deck like this. And I really like the idea of playing Drakloak, because it just really helps the deck be more consistent and play the game. I feel like at the end of the day, having Drakloak gives you a draw engine. That's like the one thing Typhlosion is lacking, is a draw engine. The attack is really powerful. The ability, the engine is really good, but it does need that little bit of extra draw to get over the edge and be a little bit more consistent. I think the Drakloak does a good job of providing that draw engine. I think if I were to make a change to the list, I wouldn't mind maybe trying to fit a Hawlucha in the deck. You could also, instead of Max Bell, play Sparkling Crystal as your ace spec, so you can aggressively use Dragapult more often. I don't think you really need that, though, because Typhlosion needs 1 energy to attack. A lot of the time, you will get a turn where you can randomly attach to a Dreepy or a Drakloak anyways to set up Phantom Dive. More Counter Catcher could be good too. More Pokemon Recovery. An extra Super Rod isn't bad either. You could even try more damage mods, like a Black Belt could be good in here so that you can do 320 damage with Typhlosion more consistently, as opposed to just having the Max Belt. That's like the one thing this deck kind of lacks, is that damage output. This is why I like the Dragapult. You can use Dragapult to set up damage for Typhlosion to come in and clean up later on in the game. It's kind of like Pulsar in a way. But yeah, I like the deck. I think Typhlosion's a very strong deck, and you definitely got to keep your eye on Typhlosion going forward. Hope you enjoyed the video on the deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We are on the road to 79/80,000 subs. We're getting close, man. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to click that subscribe button. And if you're interested in getting any codes, get them over at Card Caravan. Use code LDF at the checkout. Check out the second sponsor down below, Typhlosion. Also, check out my second channel. I just did a video looking at the first weekend of online tournament results. So if you want to see what's been winning in the Destined Rivals format so far, definitely check out the second channel's latest video down below. Catch y'all later. Bye-bye.